boom, boom, boom. Look at that sucker go. This is the Meerkat in with Grok Trade, and this is in the Grok Trade day trading chat room. We had a trade this morning on GLYC, and you just saw a little highlight of it. Well, let's take a look at this whole trade. Here it was in pre-market, and it did actually a high base, and then it was here in a symmetrical triangle. Right after opening, kabam! Now that may not look like much, but folks, from the top of that candle down here to the bottom, that is, I can't quite see that, 9% range on that one candle. That is a very active stock. And then it started to do a bull pullback here, and it was high basing. So I was just getting ready to set an order for that, and boom, look at that. It went up. It did break out from that high base, but then it didn't go any further. I did not get in the trade yet. So now it's in a symmetrical triangle here, and I'm setting the trade right up here. Let's see what happens next. Boom, I am now in at $12.80. I am long GLYC. And we're going to use this here as our stop. I'm going to bring it right up here, just about 1%. And let's see what's going to happen next year. There, boom, 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 boom. Look at that sucker go. That's right, all the way up here to $14, even dollar amount. Now I'm bringing that stop up here right to this 8 EMA, just below this pivot line here. This is the R1 pivot line at 1350. And yeah, that's a long ways up there, but boy, these have been pretty big candles here, big ranges on them. So well, now it's high basing up here at 14. So it's right at 14. And the next candle here, and now I decided to take out half here since it's stalling here at 814, and I took out the first half at 1407 for 9.9% on the first half. Ooh, doggies, that's good. And now I'm going to bring up my stop here. I'm going to be here, going to give it a little room to snap back perhaps. And so I'm bringing it up here following this 8 EMA here, and it just bases for a little while. Basing, didn't get me out, and then boom, it went higher. New high of day all the way up here to 1464 and started to pull back again. 14 acting as support now. Was resistance, is now support. Got to bring up my stop here just under that area here around the 1486, 88 area. And let's see what happens next. And bam. Oh man, look at that drop. That may not look like much. How big is that drop right there? That's a 3.7% drop on one candle. Tough to defend against that. And I didn't get filled until 1377 on that second half for 7.5%. Ooh-ah. So let's take a look at this whole trade here. I missed the original high base, but then it formed a symmetrical triangle. When it broke out from there, I did get in, took out half when it stalled at an even dollar amount, and then when it made a sudden drop here below the line of support of $14, I got stopped out. So this total trade was for 8.7% in 21 minutes. Hooah! Love it when that happens. This was just one of 7 trades that we made today, which was our trade number 3. This is one we just covered. And this was an odd day. We had some really big trades and some very tiny losers. We only had a 42.8% success rate for the day, 3 out of 7 trades. But for net for the day, we were at 12.5%, exceeding our stretch goal of 10%. So in our model portfolio, that equates to about $1,250 if you trade to $10,000 per trade. And for the week, though, that was pretty incredible as well. This really tapped off a really good week that we had. Here's the results from this week. And we have a 60% success rate target for the week. We were only at 51.7, but look at this net. 47.05% net for the week. Whoo, doggies, we almost hit our stretch goal for the week of 50%. And again, with our model portfolio, that equates to about $4,700 for the week. Not bad work if you can get it. This is Mark the Meerkat. Hey, just remember that when you're trading, only set a trade when the odds are in your favor. Trade well.